joined up, well, I should have got to jail. I went to the manager, I said, Davy, I've joined up, but I have to get a letter of release for you because I'm in the pits and it's a controlled industry. You're not getting any letter for me. He says, if you want to leave the pit, you can leave the pit, but I'm not signing you into anything. So he went next door for something. There were 2 sheets of paper with the bill head, fleet's colour and all the rest of it. And I took the fleet's colour and I signed his name and signed my release, and I was out the pit. And that was on the Tuesday. On the Friday I had the letters. On the Saturday I took them into Edinburgh, Princess Street, handed them in, and on the Monday morning I had a letter to report to Blackpool on the Wednesday morning. And that was me into the RAF. I was an airman. It would be something around about the 10th or 12th. I went over in an assault craft. And they were just starting to build the Mulberry Harbour. So I think we were about the first to trundle off of that. And went to a wee place called Quasimea. I shot a man there. The times I think about it, but no. On guard, and had orders that nobody was to be near the aircraft, and this old Frenchman, well, I didn't see him coming out, but he came out through the aircraft and he was walking away from there. Well, some of the squadrons had been sabotaged, so we shouted, halt. Didn't halt, so he shouted, attache on. He didn't stop, so fired. I didn't kill him. I got him, but I didn't kill him. And he was just a drunk Frenchman having a good time. The war was finished for him. And he also told us that the road that we took down into Quasimea, that just the sides of the road, it was wee hedges. There were mines laid. We didn't know that, and the squadron didn't know it. And we used to travel back and forward there. And he knew it, and he told us where they were, and it was great. We did quite a lot of ops in Lille. And it was there about 3 months, because it was a station we could travel, and there was a wee bit of hold up then, because Arnhem had come off. And we were kind of stuck there. There wasn't much movement with the troops. And we were air support to the Canadians and the Polish army. And when they started moving, we started moving. I went to Antwerp, and I was there when the first buzz bombs fell and the rocket bombs. I've seen quite a lot of that. And I was outside the picture house in Antwerp the night that was bombed. Outside it, there were 2 brothers from Fife. One was killed and one wasn't touched, the way the bomb blast struck him. And he was on the squadron. Well, there were quite a lot of people killed in that cinema. There was always a wee touch, you lost a pal, and that was it. But after the following day, well, they were gone. Because I went on 57 Squadron, we lost a lot of lads. Because the Wimpy wasn't fast. She was good, but she wasn't fast. And one night we lost 5 out of 12 aircraft, and that's a lot. Everybody was down. Even in the cookhouse you could feel it. when we heard it, we just decided, oh, that's beautiful. And name your bombs. The bombs was finished, the guns was finished, but it wasn't, the bombs was taken off the aircraft, but we still had to look after the aircraft. And when down in Hildesheim, it was a holiday camp for us. I played rugby, tug of wars. Every day there was something different. Went walking. And that was when we seen the black market at its height. And I was walking up the street, and there's a girl about 13 or 14 playing with a wee girl about 3. And the older girl was very good mannered. Bonjour, monsieur. And bonjour. And we started, we chatted with her. And my daughter was only about 6 months or 7 months at that time. And this wee girl with a big bow in the back of her hair, and George, he says, "And she a wee beauty?" I said, "Aye, she's a beauty, George." And we had chocolate in our pocket, and I gave her chocolate, and then the girl started shouting. Her mother came out to the door. And we spoke to her, and then she says, "Would you like to enter for coffee?" And we went in, and it was 2 sons and 3 daughters I had, and they were all just youngsters. And Madam Beck and Monsieur Beck. Monsieur Beck, I don't know, the moment I seen him, I just seemed to bond with him. And we sat and had a coffee and a wee beer, and then it started that whenever we went out, we went there first. And sometimes we went to Lille with them, and they showed us around Lille. And when we moved on, George and Freddie and I, we rode to them. And I kept up that with them. But George and Freddie, they dropped writing after a while. And up to Germany, went back to Lille for a continental leave, and had a great time with them. And after the war, I corresponded, and he answered. And in 1953, I decided to take the family. And it made the family, and we became part of the family, and they became part of my family. And in fact, my father didn't come home for the First World War, so I didn't know what a father was, but the old man was just what I imagined it should be. And we had a wonderful time. And when he died, just the last visit I visited before he died, he says, "Ernest, when I depart, you look after the youngsters, his family." And I seen them all married. Today's armed forces have to be very well educated, because everything's technical now. And I can't see where they have this feeling of the camaraderie and the esprit de corps that we had, because we looked after one another. We were all one. No, I admire them, greatly admire them, because they're less than what we were. They're better paid than what we were, but they have more responsibility. The technicalities now, even just to load an aircraft must be terrible, because when you look at what they used to put on a Hawker, the amount of armament, we We had 2 bombs on a Tiffy. They're putting about 8 bombs on there, and a rocket machine that fires rockets and sidewinder rockets, and a normal can't have a good job, or if it's a good job it must be all done technically. But it's the boys. That's what it is. They're still part of it. We had a wee hut, and when we done our DIs in the morning, cleaned the guns, seen the bomb rack was right, made sure they were all fueled up and rearmed. We used to meet for a cup of tea about 10 o'clock. And there was a fortress had landed, been forced down, and the Americans were working on it, and they came over for tea, and we had a young officer, American officer. Came into the hut and he was standing, and it was a big window, and there was a V2 landed just at the end of the runway, the far end of the runway, and everything went up. And we gave ourselves a shake because we got them regular. But when I think it, he looked at that bloke and the green was creeping down, and that was the last we seen of him on that station.